Okay, so we have a new document here, and I'm going through the process of sharing it. I am making it so that anybody on the net who has the link can edit it. And I've copied that link. Again, I'm going into Hootsuite. I'm shrinking down the link and say, you know, please, please click this link, dollar reward for first few who give an email address in under 5 minutes. So we have every incentive that if somebody clicks in, if I'll go in here and put, a nice big bold, put your email address here for reward. We'll make that bold. We'll make that 14 point. All right, so I'm all set up to go. I am tweeting this out now, and this is live. And again, we can see instantly in the other window that once again, people are coming in literally as fast as I have tweeted this out. And right now there's a total of 9 viewers, and I expect to see that number change as we did last time. We're up to 10, 11 viewers. And now this must be actual people. I mean, I've just offered to reward actual American dollars, USD, US dollars. All they have to do is come in here. They don't have to log in. They can use any sort of email address that they want. And I should be seeing the fact that these are real people and they're willing to, put in their email address to get money. But in fact, we're now up to 13. And again, that's within about 30, 40 seconds of me posting this. That in fact, so far, no one has even started to move. We would see a mouse cursor moving around the document. The first person who posts is going to get $15. So there should be a mad rush from these 13 individuals to go ahead and claim that $15, or maybe even ask me a question. You know, is anyone watching? Talk to me right now for a reward. Extra, extra. Right? We're up to 14 viewers, and again, there is nobody who is coming in. So again, my premise here is that in fact, none of these are real. None of these are actual people. These are all bots or some kind of additional web crawler, anything that is automated, that there is no people associated with it. I mean, you could argue that, well, $15 isn't enough to give out their email address, but, then they wouldn't have clicked in the first place, or they might have been curious. But, talk to me right now for an extra reward, So, again, we can make that impactful and large, and they would have this document open on their desktop if these were people, and they would be looking at this. They could see actually in real time what I'm doing. And so far, again, we have nothing. Again, we're up to a total now of 15 viewers, so very similar to the 16 viewers that we got. And I am keeping this now. Here we are now at 16, and again, maybe it counts me as one of those, but it is interesting that it's a very similar number within a very similar time frame. And although, with the previous case where I was expecting to get almost no viewers because I was telling, please don't click on this link. In this case, I was hoping that, if any of this was really a person, that they would be so motivated, to earn this amount of money. In fact, I'm willing, to believe that we could bump up, this fee, this reward that I'm offering to a couple $100, even $1,000. And if we limited it to the first few minutes, it would be really unlikely that any person would see it and click, because it's clear to me that all of these users that are coming in again are bots. And so this is all about a word that was coined by Rob Walsh at Libsyn, and he has a term called Twitter bombing, that people are blasting out a direct link to a file, usually a MP3 audio file, but in this case I send out the direct link to a document file, because I know within here Google keeps track of how many times the file has been accessed. And again, we're stuck at 16 viewers here. Again, that may include me, so it may only be 15. But, so people are feeling that when they immediately post on Twitter, that their stats are improving. In fact, often their stats are. If this had been an audio file and I was keeping track of how many times the file had been accessed, every time I would tweet this out, I could expect to gain 16 clicks. Again, and later we'll see how Owl, because I've used the Owl shortener, how that might have had some impact on this and how many clicks they've tracked. And later I will also look in the Twitter analytics and see what they think has happened on these two. And so I promised to leave this file up for 5 minutes, but we can see that now a real person may come along at some point and add a name in, and I'll leave this file up for a couple days. It may be possible. Now, it's worth noting here on Twitter that I have about 6,000 followers, so not a huge number, but certainly not a small number. But then again, instantly we're seeing 16 hits on the file. 16 devices are opening it, but in fact, then, as it turns out, in fact, here they are. They've all gone away now. They're all no longer have the file open. And, well, I'm going to stop the recording here, and I thank you for your interest.